Right, welcome to North Sun Tabletop Games, and today we're going to be playing For Glory, the game of gladiatorial combat in deck building. We're going to be using the Champions expansion solo mode, so we'll jump right in. If you'd like to play through today, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and appreciate all those subscribers out there that have really been helping the channel grow. All right, so you start out with 5 coins and 7 cards in your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the little board here kind of gives you the steps. Ready patrons and arenas. We just started. We've got 3 arenas, the 2 fleeting arenas, and then the main arena, which is called the. There's a keyword for that. Fleeting arena and the lasting arena. So this is the lasting arena. 1 glory on each of the fleeting ones, 2 on the lasting arena. You need 6 glory to win the game. So first player to get 6 glory wins. Right now, the AI has the crowd favor. It has an AI deck that it's going to use when it does its action. So we're starting in the machinations phase. Once there are 10 points worth of gladiators in the arena, then we go to the arena combat phase. And we'll just play through. All right, so we drew our 7 cards. We do have 1 champion in our deck, Mavia, but we'll see what we got. So 1 money, 2 money for business as usual, a gladiator, pull, get rid of a card, and Mavia. All right, so we can upgrade our gladiator. This is our champion, Mavia, right now. She's just 1 attack, 1 life, 3 agility. We can spend 2 coins to upgrade her to level 2. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll put these 2 cards in our discard pile. We'll get her level 2 card out. She has 5 levels, so her level 2 card has an ability, and she can attack as an additional attack on a combat turn with after another gladiator attacks. And let's see, we've got Cole. This lets us get rid of a card, so I think we're gonna take business as usual out of the game with Cole. Get rid of that. Help our deck to get a little bit smaller. And then we've got Kestis, who we can play in Fresh Perspective. Let's see. So we'll play Kestis. If we go to this arena, your Kestis and Atabata each gain all text abilities of all other gladiators you own in the same arena. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll go over here. So we'll have Kestis go into this fleeting arena, and you can only go into one of the fleeting arenas. So now that we have somebody in this one, this will be the only one we can go into. And you can go into the lasting arena too. So, and this token is the champion of the arena. So whoever wins the battle gets this token, but we'll talk about that later. Then we're going to go ahead and play Fresh Perspective, gain a coin. So we start with 5. We'll get 6 coins. And then we can discard the face-up cards from the supply deck. So we can purchase cards from the supply deck. You have the economy deck, the gladiator deck, and the tactics deck. And what do we want to discard? So Savage Blow, I kind of like the tactics, even though they're expensive. Unscrupulous Counsel, I kind of like that as well. I think what we'll do, we got our 1 coin. We'll swap out these gladiators. 1 Vales, Audacia, Conspicuous. And we're going to spend 5 money, 5 coins. And we are going to take an Unscrupulous Console. This will go on our discard pile. When you play gladiators, you need these influence to determine how many gladiators you play. So you can never have more influence, less influence than gladiators that you have. All right. Then we discard our remaining hand. We spent all our cards. Refill the supply. So we'll put another economy card. Consult the augur. And then we will draw 7 cards. So we'll go back to our screen, draw 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll see what the AI does. So the Lupus Magnus is going to draw a card, and it's going to do its machination. So its top, it has this little symbol. It is going to cycle the gladiator supply deck. So it's not going to put any gladiators in play. Instead, these gladiators that we just took out, so Sipculus, Audacia, and Veles, are no longer available. Instead, we get Secutor, 3 combat, 3 life, 1 agility, Rex, and Plomacus. All right, then it is back to our turn. So that's what we see here. We've got Andibata. But once we get 10 points out in the gladiator arena, that's when this our combat will trigger. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money. So we're gonna get our cricket senator into our villa. So now we have 1 influence. So that means we can play one of the gladiators that has a lot of influence. I think we're gonna go ahead and play him the Pompeii Spectacular. 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5 money, 6 in total that we can spend or lose. Let's see, 5 money, 6 in total. So we could get Secutor. Your opponent may not select Secutor as a target for tactics or reactions. That's not bad. He's got 1 agility. We don't have any money type tokens up here. Do we spend all our money and do that? Or do we get a cricket senator for 3 and just hold on to that for now? We could buy him for 5. And when he goes into the villa, we gain 4 tokens. So we kind of be saving money. I think let's do that. We're going to spend our 5 coins, go into our discard pile, and we'll buy Mercador. And Mercator will go into our discard pile. Then we will discard our remaining hand. We're all out. We'll refill the supply. Another Consult the Augur. And we'll draw up to 7. So we've got 1 left. So that means we're going to reshuffle the rest of our cards and draw up to 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see what the Ludus Magnus does. Machinations. So he is going to take a gladiator from the supply and place it in the fleeting arena. So he places Hoplomachus. Right. And then we check to see on his turn if there's enough points. So right now there's 2, 3, 4. We need 10. So no fight will start yet. And then it comes back to me. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 business as usual. So 4 money. We did get Mercator. So he's going to go into our villa. So now we have enough influence for 2 gladiators that need influence. We're going to gain 4 coins. So we're back up to 5 coins now. And we also got our unscrupulous consul. So our villa is looking pretty good. We have plenty of influence for some better gladiators. 3, 4. So we probably should try to get some gladiators. So I've got 7. Could get Threx. He seems like he might be decent. Hoplomachus is not that great. Okay, so we've got 4. Let's go ahead and spend 7. So 4, and you can spend your cards and your coins in combination. So we spent 7 coins. We're gonna pick up Thrakes. He goes into our discard pile. And then we're gonna play Fresh Perspectives. We'll get 1 coin and we're going to refresh the lane. So we're going to refresh this gladiator lane. Another Thrakes. Another Krupp has 1, 5, and 0. And Valentinus. And I was supposed to, Thrakes cost 8 coins, only spent 7. So I'll discard 1 more coin for 8. Okay, I think that's all we are doing on our turn. We're all out of cards. We don't need to refill the supply. We'll draw 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have to shuffle our discard pile back up. 7. And let's see what the Ludus does. For its machinations, it is going to recycle the economy supply deck. So that is this. So consult the augur. These 3 will go away. Instead, we get another consult the augur, smooth talk, and 2 smooth talks. Okay. I did shuffle these, but you know, it just happens like that sometimes. All right, and back to us. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, Mevia, a Cole, and 5. So 5 coins. I could gain 2 coins, and that would give me enough to get Krupp for 6. Okay. That's tempting. Or I can get rid of this money. This costs 7 to smooth talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 money. I'm going to use coal to gain 2 coins. And I'm going to spend this in the 2 coins for 7. And we are going to learn how to smooth talk. So this will go into our discard pile. That'll give us 5 coins when it goes through. All right. And we have maybe a left. So she's 1. I think we're going to go ahead and have her join her comrades and get ready. So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you only check this when you have the crowd's favor token. So we don't check this. It gets checked on his turn while he has it. Okay, then we'll refill the supply. So 1 more economy card comes out. Shady Dealings, it's an income card, gives us more money if we decide to take that. Then we'll drop to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reshuffle our deck. 6, 7. We've been getting fortunate so far that the Ludus is not putting out a lot of gladiators. Let's see what they do. Adding a gladiator here. So they're going to add a gladiator to the Fleeting Glory Arena. Pompeii Spectacular. We'll pull the gladiator off of the supply. It is Corinius. And the AI doesn't use the reaction text. It just uses the stats. The cards are baked in to account for the reaction text. Then we check to see if we are up to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7. So not quite. Pretty soon though. Now, if there is a gladiator at the other arena, because you can't have 2 at the fleeting arenas, but you can have fleeting and lasting. So if we put a gladiator over here and there's nobody to defend, you automatically win that arena. And this might be a close fight right now. But 2, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I put Thrax over here, there's nobody contesting. And we have 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10 coins. And we can get a coin and do a fresh perspective. I could get another Threx or a Valentinus. All right, so I think we are going to risk it. He has 2 influence, so we have to make sure we have enough influence. And we do. We have 4. Nobody else has influence. So Threx is going to go to Capua. He's going to go to that arena. And we get a coin from Fresh Perspective. And we can discard the face-up cards. I think... Man, this is a good... I don't think I'm going to pick that up, though. We could get Savage Blow. I think we're going to spend 7 money. So we'll spend 5, 6, 7. We'll pick up Savage Blow. This is a tactic. Goes in our discard pile for now. And then we are going to use Fresh Perspective and get a coin. So we'll get 1 coin and then we'll refill a lane. So we will redo the tactics lane, see what else we get. Deflect cost 9, 2 deflects, and a counterattack. Very expensive. So I still have 5 money in total. $5 money in total. Do we do some shady dealings? Yeah, I think we do. So we'll spend our 2 coins for business as usual and our 1 coin. We'll pick up shady dealings. This will go to our discard pile. And then we'll discard the remaining hand. We're all out. Refill supply. Draw 7 cards. Another shady dealings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta shuffle the rest of the deck. 6, 7. You can hope that we picked up one of those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, not in this hand. So we'll have to see. Let's see what the Ludus does. So right now it's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if they play a gladiator, we'll be in the arena stage. And they did not play a gladiator. So cycle the training supply deck. So that is that's going to be the tactics. So these go away. 1 Pierce. Pierce. Oh my gosh, I should shuffle these one more time. All right, let me just do a quick shuffle. Since we got 3 in a row and we kind of been pulling a lot of duplicates. It's a really quick shuffle. And then we'll go with whatever we get. All right, turn the tables, evade, evade. Okay, well, a little bit better. All right, back to us. Business as usual. So 1, 2 coins, 3, 4, 5 coins and a pull. So 5. Can I get anything with 5? I can do turn the tables, smooth talk, anything else? Consult the Augur. Place a target card from your discard pile on top of your deck. So you know you would get it the next turn. Let's see. So I am going to use coal. I'm not going to get a coin. I'm going to use coal to get rid of one of my basic cards. That'll go in the discard pile. So now I've got 6 money in total. And I can do fresh perspective to get 7 money. The heat looks really good. So I'm going to use fresh perspective. We will get 1 coin. That's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to spend all our money to take evade, and that'll go into our discard pile. All right, then we will refill the supply. Defy fate. When damage is assigned, prevent any damage to a target gladiator, then deal that much damage, split as you choose among gladiators you own. Okay. All right. Supply is refilled. Draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't play any gladiators. That might have been a mistake. Now that I'm looking at what's out there. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Shoot. All right. Let's see what the Ludus does. For their machinations. Shoot. I think this is add 2. Yep. Top 2 gladiators go into the lasting arena. Which is not good for me. Volatus and Aatrox. All right, then we check to see. So 4, 5, 9. We're definitely over 10. That means we're going to go to the arena mode. So it's late registration. The Ludus Magnus registers first. They would get a card for each glory that the player has, which I don't have any. And they would get additional card for each reigning champion token. So none of us have won this yet. And then I can place as many gladiators as I wish from my hand into the arena at a cost of 3 coins each. And I did not pull any gladiators. And then we're going to fight. We start with the Fleeting Glory Arena first, and then we determine initiative. So right now, initiative is you look at the agility score. So we got 3, 4, 5. They've got 4. So we can go first. So I can attack or use a tactic. So let's see. This guy does 3 damage, so we probably want to try to get rid of him. Who hits the hardest? Maybe it does 2. But she can attack with an additional attack on a combat turn in which another gladiator has attacked. So we'll start with Kestis. Kestis is going to attack for 2. We assign 2 damage to Hoplo. And then we'll see if he blocks. We pull a card. We look at the reaction and see what it says. We got reaction. Reassign 2 damage to the player with the highest effective health. So I have to reassign 2 damage to the player with the highest effective health. Yikes. Which is Kestis. Well, that sucks. And I did not pull evade. So I'm not going to be able to block that. So Kestis gets downed. He gets defeated. Goes to my discard pile. Then normally the attack would come back, would go over to them, but maybe it has a special ability. So she will also be able to attack for 2. So we'll assign 2 damage back over here to him again. We'll check the reaction. And we get reassigned 1 damage to the hero with the highest attack. So that is her. She gets 1 damage assigned to her. This is going very poorly. So he'll take a damage. I can't block that. So she is defeated. She is defeated. Let's see. Even if I play, I do have a tactic to do a savage blow. Deal 3 damage. But even if I beat him with that 3 damage, I don't know that this one guy can beat this whole arena. Right. So I have the opportunity to play a tactic. I'm not going to play a tactic. Then we'll see what they do. So you draw 2 cards. First card you draw and do the top thing that they have. So it's an attack. So they are going to have their character with the highest attack value, and I only have one person. So Hoplo will attack for 3. I can't block it, and the Bada is defeated. All right, so they are going to win that arena. Okay. Then we're going to go to the lasting arena. So we've suffered 1 defeat. They're going to get this glory. It's going to go over there to them. Oh, and every time a gladiator gets defeated, I get 1 coin for their gladiator insurance. So all 3 of my guys got defeated. So we'll take 3 coins. Next up, we're going to go to this arena and see who goes first. So they've got 3 agility. I've got 1. So they will go first. Let's see what they do. All right. Combat. They are going to attack, and it is going to be the highest attack. So over here, the highest attack. They both have 2. So then you add up the attributes. This has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. So he's going to attack my Threx for 2. Will assign 2 damage. I don't have any reaction, so Threx takes 2 damage. Threx gains +1 damage for each damage on him. So right now he's going to do 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go ahead and have Threx attack Atrox. He's going to assign 4 damage to him. And we'll pull a reaction and see if it gets blocked. No, it does not. So Atrox goes down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to do one more thing before I attacked. So they did the attack, so they have to do a tactic. So this card should have been their tactic next. Their tactic was is going to gain 1. Okay, so his player that has, what symbol is that? It looks kind of like a castle symbol thing. That symbol, like 1 symbol that I haven't seen in my test run, but let me see if I can figure out what it is. What is that? This player is going to, oh, the player with the most damage is going to move 1 damage to the player with the least damage. All right, so he's gonna, he did not take any damage yet for that to happen. So his tactic was the one with the most damage would move a damage to the least. All right, so now we do our attack. We assign 4. And we see if Atrox gets a reaction. Of course he does. Reassign 2 damage. So 2 damage comes over here to Atrox. And that is reassigned to the player. Yep. Atrox has 4 damage. He's got 7 life. He only has 2. This 2 gets assigned. So Atrox is defeated. All right. Then neither one of us have any active characters. I could play a tactic. Oh, I will play a tactic. So I'm going to play my tactic Savage Blow. Deal 3 damage to a target gladiator. We'll do that to Valentinus. We'll assign the damage. Check the reaction, see if he blocks. The reaction is prevent 3 damage. What's the odds? Okay. We are in trouble, folks. Okay. He blocks that Savage Blow. That goes to my discard. Then he will, since I did not pass, he'll draw a card and do the tactic ability. The tactic ability is exhaust a unit and deal 1 damage to all of my characters, but he doesn't have anybody to exhaust, so nothing will happen. Then I'll pass. We will refresh. We'll check initiative. He's got 3. I've got 1. and then he will go first. So the Ludus, top thing he has is an attack. So he is going to attack me for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes me up to 6 damage. He's got 7 life. I have to take it. I don't have any reactions. Next up, he is going to do a tactic, which is deal 2 damage to the player with the least amount of life. So 2 damage will go to Threx. I can't stop it. And we have been defeated. It was close, but no cigar. Man, I really thought Threx was going to be able to pull that out. I don't have any defensive abilities. Yep, I can't stop it. So he goes down. They're going to have 3 glory. And they'll get this Capella card. They don't use the actual abilities. It just goes up there with him. He'll get discarded. These 2 will get discarded. And that was a tough first battle. So they'll get this boast card. It's going to go on top of their deck that's just right off screen. And they are going to get, that will count as their next card draw. So we'll get a little bit of a breather to try to recover. So we lost another gladiator. We'll get another coin. Then we're going to do resolution. We reveal the next lasting glory arena. So now it's Ravona. When damage is assigned, you may exhaust Verona to deal 2 damage to a target gladiator. If we win at that arena, crowd's favor token goes to the player with the least glory. So now I have the crowd's favor. This is the helmet crowd's favor token. Okay. Refill your hand to 7 cards without discarding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 1 more card. Okay. Then return to the machinations phase. All right, ready patrons and arenas. He owns the championship for Pompeii Spectacular. That gives him an extra unit when they do late registration for gladiatorial combat. Okay, so it seems like I either need to level up my gladiators or get some more. Seems like I need to get some more gladiators. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so we got a good hand to spend. We could get another Threx. I actually felt like he was pretty good. When Valentinus is assigned damage, you may place a blessing on another target gladiator. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and spend 8. We'll do some smooth talk and shady dealings. And we will get Valentinus. And then that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could get another Threx. Or we could get an evade. Evade costs 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have to spend our 4 business as usual, plus 3 coins for 7 and get an evade. Do we do that, or do we just go 8 and get another Threx? But right now I've got 4 influence. So Threx is 2, 3. I might need some more influence. All right, before we make that decision, let's get a fresh perspective. We'll get 1 coin, and let's cycle the economy deck, because we may need some more influence. So we could get a Cricket Senator for 3. We could do that, and we'd have 2 Cricket Senators. Or do we do 8 and go Threx and try to get a Cricket Senator next turn, knowing that he's out there? And we might not have 8 money next turn. Or do we do a Servant's Errand for 5? I think I really want this evade. I feel like I need some type of. Or we could get Crupularius +1 for each exhausted gladiator. For 6, maybe kind of split the middle. Yeah, so we'll spend 4 plus our 2 solid coins. We'll take Croup. All right, that's going to be our turn. Discard remaining hand. We're empty. Refill the supply. Another Valentinas and more deck. Drop to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle our discard pile. 6, 7. All right, let's see what the Ludus is going to do. They're ahead with 3 glory. You need 6 glory to win. They are halfway there. That's right, they do nothing because they are pulling the boast card. So then it is back to us. So we're going to go ahead and put Evade in our reserve. That's one of our tactic cards. We can spend 1 coin per card in reserve to take all the cards out of reserve. And now we've got Threx for 2. 3, we got Cole. So the next fight occurs when we get to 15. Let's see. I think we're going to spend Cole. So Cole will go on our discard pile. We'll get rid of one of our business as usual cards. And then we've got 3 coins. We're going to spend these 3 coins and get another Cricket Senator in our discard pile. And then Threx. Need to put a glory back here. Do we try to get this glory back or do we go for the big one? Because we're so far behind. I think we don't want them to keep getting an extra card. So we'll start Threx over here. Okay. And we are going to refill the supply. So we took the Cricket Senator, Mercator, and then we'll draw our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's see what the Ludus has in store for us. Machination, Gladiator on the Fleeting Arena. We got Auriculosa, 1 attack, 5 life. And then it is back to us. So we've got money, Valentinas, money, fresh perspective, Kestis, savage blow. So we're going to put this tactic into our reserve. Hopefully we can pull that out. So 1 and 5 versus 2 and 7. So we've got more life over there. I think we're going to put Kestis over here. And then I think Valentinas has to go over here too. Yep, Valentinas will go over here too. All right, so let's see how much money we got. Fresh perspective, 8, 9. So we kind of have 10, 13. 13. Mordax. Reaction when damage dealt by Mordax defeats a gladiator. Deal 2 damage to a target gladiator. That's not bad. Another Valentinas will be good. That would just give us some blessings. That might be helpful. We've only got 4 influence though. So I know I've got 3 out. I need another influence. If I spend 5, do some smooth talk and get Mercator. Oh, I do have the Cricket Senator down here. 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get both. So let's do smooth talk for 5. Gotta go into our discard pile. We'll pick up Mercator. We'll get another one of him. And then we'll do fresh perspective. We'll get 1 coin. And we will cycle the economy lane. Okay. Now we've got a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 money. I think we spend it all and get another Valentinas. And just kind of try to get that blessings. We haven't used any blessings yet, but so we'll spend all our money for 8. And we will pick up Valentinas. Blessings block all damage whenever you take damage. So that is good. Then we'll draw 7 cards and we will refill the supply. Valentinas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle this. And then since we have the token, we have to remember to check if it's 15. So right now it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many cards did I pull? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's see what the list does. They're going to recycle the tactics deck. So these 3 go away. All right, we got Fury, Deflect, and Entangle came out. And it's back to us. All right, business as usual, Croup, Mevia. Okay, so now we got to kind of make some choices here. So we got 1 money, 2 money. I could spend 3 money and upgrade Mevia to her level 3 and see if she comes out before we have a fight. Let's do that. So we'll spend 3 money, business as usual. Mevia is our champion, so we'll get her level 3 card out. That'll go on a discard. And then what do we have left? We've got Croup. He gains +1 damage for each other exhausted gladiator. We don't want to play him by himself. We could put Andabata and Croup into the lasting arena. Let's do that. And then I have 1 money that I can't do anything with, right? There's nothing for 1. Yep, that's it. Supply is already refilled. Draw 7 cards. Well, no, first we have to check and see if we have 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So just 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we can see. All right, what's the Ludus going to do for their machinations? They are going to add a person to the lesser. I don't know if I like that. That one's kind of tight. Perulus. He's got 3 attack, 2 life, 1 agility. Then it's back to my turn. These guys have 3. 3 glory. All right. Back to my turn. It's going to be over 15. Definitely. So let's see. We're going to play our Cricket Senator. We have 2 Cricket Senators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 influence. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out right now. Okay, we have also got our second Mercator in our villa. So 2, 4, 6 influence. We get 4 coins when we play him. We're definitely going to want the coins to get these 2 things out. And then we have Valentinus. So, question is, do I add him with these guys? 5 life, 4 life, 7 life, 2 life. It's tough. He's gonna get one extra guy. Or do I put him over here? These guys don't have a lot. I think we put Valentinus into the lasting arena. We'll hope that that's not a mistake. We've got 8, 9 money. And we can buy Deflect for 9 or Gladiator. We got Fresh Perspective. 9 money. Let's go back over here. So I'm thinking about Deflect. When damage is assigned, reassign up to 2 damage from a target gladiator to another target gladiator. You may reserve Valantius. You may play Valantius as a reaction when damage is assigned. When Valantius enters an arena, prevent 1 damage to a target gladiator. Okay, so he can basically come out of nowhere. Mordax. You got Fury. Each of your gladiators gains +1 agility until the end of the battle. We got Entangle. Entangle could be good. Right now we got 2 agility versus 1. Yeah, I think let's do some shady dealings for 3 and we'll get Entangle. And then do we want to smooth talk? We can spend 6. We're gonna spend 6. We're gonna do smooth talk and business as usual for 6. And we'll take Volantis. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and do Fresh Perspective, get 1 coin. And then we'll clear out the Gladiator lane. Mordak, Valentinus, and Perculosa. Right, then we're going to refill the supply and draw 7 cards. What is this one? Tactic. Each of your gladiators gains +1 attack until the end of the battle. That's not bad. Might. All right, so I got 2 cards. And then we'll shuffle these and draw our next 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We did get Mevia, that's good. Then we check for 15 because we have crowd favor. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, so 15. So we are going into the arena stage. All right, so late registration. The Ludus registers first. Each glory, we don't have any glory. Draw 1 additional card for each reigning champion token. They do. They have 1. So let's see what this card is. It is Machinations. I have to exhaust my highest attack at the lasting arena. Okay. Exhaust highest attack. So that is Valentinus. He's going to exhaust. Then place as many gladiators as you wish from your hand into the arena at a cost of 3 coins each. So I do have 3 coins for my late registration. And that'll go to my discard, and we'll have Mevia go to the leading arena. And then let's see. We'll decide if I want to pull these cards. Maybe I have 2. I want to pull them for 2 after we start. All right, so next step, fight the battle. Fleeting Glory Arena first, determine initiative. So I've got 4, 5, 6. They've got 1. Alternate taking combat actions. Okay, so I can attack. Okay, let's see. So they've got Ferulus has 2 life and he does 3 damage. I think I am going to spend my 2 coins to take these 2 tactic cards out of reserve. Did I get evade and savage blow? Okay. And let's see, who do we want to have go first? You may place a blessing on another target. +1 for each damage. You may attack with 2 gladiators on each of your combat turns. Oh, so Mava's upgraded ability is I can attack with 2 gladiators on each of my combat turns. It doesn't necessarily have to be her. So do I have anybody that does 5 damage? 3 and 2. It's 2 life. Let's go ahead and have Kestis try to take out Ferulus. So he's going to assign 2 damage. Let's see what the reaction is. Prevent 3 damage. Of course, he blocks all 3 damage. They're pulling some good reaction cards. I am going to use my tactic, Savage Blow. Deal 3 damage to a target gladiator. Try to deal 3 damage to him. Oh, I'm not going to do that yet because I can have a second gladiator attack. Mevia is going to attack. Assign 2 damage. Let's see what the reaction is. No reaction. So Mevia takes out Ferulus. All right, then next up is going to be, let me make sure I can, 6. It's a little bit off. This arena doesn't count for this one. So these 2 guys have gone. We've got these 2 versus Colossa. All right, so Maeve did her attack for a special ability. Now I can play a tactic because you can do an attack and a tactic. I'm going to do Savage Blow for 3 on Paraculosa. So we'll assign 3 damage. We'll see what the reaction is. Prevent 2 damage. All right, so they take 1 damage. They've got 5 life. They're fine. Then it is his turn. So he's going to get his card, do the top action. The top action is he is going to attack my character that has the lowest effective health. The lowest effective health, 2. It's going to be Kestis. So he is going to attack Kestis for 1 damage. That gets assigned. And I am not going to prevent that. Yep, so Kestis will take 1 damage. And he will survive. So that was his attack ability. Next, we see what their tactic is going to be. Their tactic is 1 damage assigned to the hero with the least effective health, which is Kestis. Kestis will be defeated. I'll get a coin for that. Then it's back to us. We are going to attack. So we'll attack with Valentinus for 3. See what the reaction is. No reaction. They will take the 3 damage. And because of Maeve's ability, we'll also have Thrax attack for 2. And we'll see what the reaction is. No reaction. They are defeated. Fantastic. We have defeated Percolosa. All right, so we will get 1 glory. And we will take the fleeting award token. And we'll go to the next battle. So Andabata, Valentinius, and Krupp. There are no defenders on this side, so we'll get this 2 glory as well. And we'll get this card that'll go to our villa. We can exhaust this. When damage is assigned, you may exhaust Verona to deal 2 damage to a target gladiator. That can help us out. Okay. We've got our rewards. We will reveal the new Lasting Glory Arena, which is Falere Novi. You can exhaust Falere Novi to move up to 2 damage from a target gladiator to another target gladiator if somebody wins there. So it's tied up 3-3. We'll put our glory back on here and 2 glory back there. All right. Next lasting glory token. So we get the boast card. This goes into our discard pile. So this will clog up our deck a little bit, just like for the Ludus AI. And let's see. Ready gladiator. Okay, that's it. Ludus, reveal, next lasting. We did that. Refill glory tokens. Turn all the gladiators to the discard pile. So these guys come back to the discard. Okay, refill your hand to 7 cards without discarding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go to the machinations phase. All right, so I think we'll stop here for our, this will be part 1 of our playthrough of For Glory. We are tied up 3-3 with the Ludus AI. So far, so good. First person to 6 points wins. So hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you saw any mistakes or errors, feel free to throw something in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video or like more content. I got plenty of board game and RPG videos on the channel. Have a great day and thanks for watching.